In today's review, we're going to be testing out the Anna and Mia electric lunchbox, and what this is supposed to do is allow you to heat your meals up on the go. So first off, I do want to show you just everything you get and the different features of the lunchbox. So this is what the lunchbox looks like. It is all plastic. You have two handles on top to carry it very easily. A nice little feature that they have added is a utensil box, and they actually provide you with your own spoon and fork. Taking a look at the locks on both the front and the back, it does allow the lunchbox to have a very good seal to keep all of that heat in. And then on the inside, we have the 1.5 liter container. So you are going to be able to put quite a bit of food in here. And then the base, which is going to be the heating plate. And then with that, they do provide you with what looks just like any type of other lunchbox would. It is just cloth insulated. But what you're able to do with that is place your lunchbox right inside and zip it all up. So even more of that heat stays contained within the lunchbox. So how are you going to heat your food up in the lunchbox? There's two different ways that you are able to do that. Way number one is going to be to plug it directly into the wall. And then the other way is to plug it into your vehicle. So like I said in the beginning, you're able to heat your meals up whether you are at your office or if you are on the go in a truck or something like that. So depending on which one you use, determines how you're going to plug it in. So if you were going to be plugging it into a vehicle, you would plug it in to the left side. But since I'm going to be plugging it directly into the wall, I'm going to be plugging it into the right side. For this demonstration, I am going to be heating up some pasta that has been in the fridge. And just to show you that I didn't previously microwave this or anything like that, I do want to temp check it for you. So right now we're at about 59 degrees. Now for the times that you are going to allow this to heat up is going to depend on whether or not your food was refrigerated and whether or not you're using a wall or a vehicle. So if you're using it in your vehicle, you're going to want to let it heat up for around 20 to 30 minutes. But if you are using it in a wall outlet, you're going to want to heat it up for around 10 to 20 minutes. And along with that, if your food is refrigerated, you do want to extend that time a little bit. So I'm going to do about 25 minutes since this is refrigerated, and we'll see how it turns out. So we'll check back in about 30 minutes. All right, so the 30 minutes is up and I'm excited to see how well the electric lunchbox did because I'm hungry. All right, we got some steam coming off of it, so that's a good sign. Now we'll go ahead and temp check it. All right, so it's saying we're at 158.7 degrees. So after having this plugged in for 30 minutes, I actually have to let this cool down before I can comfortably eat it. So that just goes to show you how well that this actually did, and that it does thoroughly heat your food up, regardless of if your food has previously been refrigerated. So if you're tired of eating your meals that are supposed to be warm, but you don't have a microwave nearby, or if you're working out on the road and you don't have any access to a wall outlet or anything like that, then this right here is definitely the way to go. You're going to be able to heat your food up in just under 30 minutes, whether you are on the road or in the office.